Okie dokie. We are finally ready. Finally getting ready. I think. Yep, we are all set and ready to go. Yes! Alright, let me pull up my sleeves. Welcome to the stream, people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, so tonight, or today, wherever you are, we are drawing the next entry in the Specimen series, which for those of you who don't know is a series of art I've been doing over on DeviantArt and on my Twitter. Both of those you can find at the About page on my YouTube channel. And the only reason I'm not going there is because if I did, you would see it all and it would look messy. You would see me doing it. Anyway, I'm not going to post the links because it looks messy when I try to do it, but they do exist and you can find them through going to the About page on my YouTube channel. But tonight, we are working on this big friend. This guy. This will be specimen 00010. And, nope, 0010. 2 zeros, a 1, and a 0. Gotta move that third zero around a little. But yeah, this is gonna be the next thing that I'm gonna work on, so let's get right on into it. Oh wait, shoot, that's not right. And just so y'all, I don't know what I was about to say. Oops. I'm not even 5 minutes into the stream and I'm already forgetting what I'm saying. Guess that's me, scatterbrained, animatrix. Anyway, but yes, welcome to this stream. And fun little fact about this creature. Why not let's start with a little bit of lore behind this creature, right? Or backstory, I guess I should say. Is I've actually had this creature drawn up for a long time, similar to Specimen 0008, which was the Razor Maw. If you guys have been keeping up on that, the Razor Maw was drawn forever ago on just a scrap piece of paper. I just drew, actually every picture you see on there I drew on a scrap piece of paper, and then I did a similar thing with this. I had created a leather-bound journal. Yes, I handmade it. It was fun, but it gets long and tedious and boring, and I'm not gonna stick to it. But I had made one and I kept it for myself, and I decided to dedicate it to drawing random creatures, and I haven't done much with it. I've only drawn 3 creatures in it, but this was one of them. So, yeah. Fun little fact about this thing. I've had it for, what, a few years maybe? Couple? 2, maybe 3. Not sure. Actually, I could show you, I think I will, the original picture, because I've got it right over here. If I cover that up real quick, pull this up, zoom out. This is the original drawing. I took a picture of it in bad lighting, but yeah, this is the original picture. Oh, and y'all can hear me, right? Let me double check that. Yes, you can. I'm probably a little quiet, but yeah, actually I'm really quiet. Let me fix that real quick. Can I? I cannot fix that. Okay. Y'all get to see the program behind the system. Oh, whoops. I paused the video or the stream for some reason on my the device I'm using to watch it to keep up on stuff. Make sure it's working properly. But anyway, yes, this is the original. That was my mouse. I should be using my pen. Anyway, this is the original. It was a lot furrier, sorry, than I'm probably going to be drawing it today because I don't know how to do fur digitally. So, yeah. But yeah, this was the original. I called it a VooBear. I'm going to call it that whenever it's done. It's going to be species VooBear. We need to get over here. Yeah, okay, that's good. But yeah, that's what I drew that forever ago, added a little bio information. I only gave it a height and a height and a habitat, which I could probably use to create the home world that it's on. Because this, right now, all the creatures that I've created for the specimen series, they don't really fit the overall vibe of this thing. Whoops, that's not right. So I'm gonna have to create a new home world, and knowing what type of habitat it lives in is very nice because it'll give me a little inspiration to work with. So yeah. So how are y'all today? How are y'all doing? Chat, you better speak to me this time around. I'm lonely. I stream and chat don't talk. And it gets lonely when you're talking to yourself. Well, I mean, I'm technically talking to all of you, so it's not entirely lonely. And I know people probably see these one day, but it gets lonely when I'm streaming and nobody speaks. But hey, I do it nonetheless for all of you and my own sanity. Oh, we almost forgot this tusk up here. Oh, that's a little long. Hold on. Yeah, that's... We want that to go like that. Yep. I'm also going to correct these tusks later because these top two don't look as good as the bottom ones. Also, those eyes are not very animalistic or menacing. Yes, that is better. Yeah, I don't know how I ever drew this. I've never been all that great with animals, quadrupeds, so the fact that I was able to draw this, it might be because it's kind of like standing up on its hind legs, so it kind of looks humanoid, but still, I'm shocked I was able to draw this as well as I did. Also, yeah, this time around I prepared some art in advance because I know it can get. I imagine this might get boring a little, but once we get into coloring, that's where it gets really interesting. And actually, that's why I prepared this art in advance before I started the stream. Shoot, because I figured the coloring process is probably the most interesting of it all to watch, though I don't know that for a fact. I have watched at least one other person do an art stream before, but I can't really recall if I find their streams more interesting during or before coloring. So basically what I need is y'all's opinion. After this stream, go into the comments and tell me, is it more interesting or less interesting during coloring? Or is it just I am boring? Because if it's I'm boring, then, well, that means the streaming has nothing to do with it. Also, this foot is looking a little weird, wouldn't you say? That other one looks weird, though. I'm definitely going to have to correct that other one at some point. Well, whenever I get around to it, obviously. But this one looks a little elongated. But maybe that's it. Maybe that's how it is in this world. Or in on this creature? This thing? The Voobear. Maybe the Voobear has kind of widened feet. Yeah, we're gonna say that. Its feet are naturally widened. They are naturally wide. Helps keep its footing when standing. It stands on a regular basis, and thus needs wider feet to hold its wider body. Haha! Chat, we are creating lore. Quick, help me create lore. Come up with something interesting. And don't say it just eats fish and berries. Because A, we don't know what type of world this thing lives on. It may live on a world where fish and berries don't exist. And B, that's just a normal bear. Don't give me stuff for a normal bear. This thing is a Voobear, a four-tusked Voobear. So don't give me that. Why does that that toe look small? We don't want that. Small toes are bad. So, actually, funny little story about this character, or this creature. The name of this creature came from a D&D character that not I played, but a friend, well, acquaintance? I don't know. I would consider him a friend, but I don't know. We played D&D together online at one point. We met online and we were playing D&D, and he created a character. I believe he was a barbarian, and he called his character Voobor. And my D&D group would probably maybe remember that character. I don't know, but I just remember hearing that and thinking that kind of sounds like Voobear. Or maybe it was I drew this creature. I was trying to come up with a name for it, and I remembered there was that our player called his character Voobor. I was like, oh, it's a Voobear. But yeah, that's how the name of this creature came to be, inspired by another D&D character. So yeah, D&D all over in my life. You guys have been on my Twitter as of recent, you'd notice the onslaught of likes and love I've been receiving from some fan art that I made, which was just insane. Like, I did not expect that at all. You know? It's like, holy smokes, what the heck? What happened? Where'd this come from? It was crazy. It was awesome, kind of crazy, too. I mean, just one day I'm like, you know, just another person out on the internet trying to make it big. Next thing I know, like 400 over 470 people have now seen that picture. I'm like, goodness, what? How? Wow. That's insane. You know? Oh, well, I said that picture. It was actually 3 pictures that I did. And it's just crazy, you know? Yep. Somebody's talking in Discord. Why did I have what? No, we don't want that. There we go. So, oh yes, upper tusks. Those need to get fixed because they are bland looking. Wouldn't you agree, chat? Wouldn't you, chat? Wouldn't you? I guess I'll never know. Or will I? You may break the mold. You may speak. Or you may remain silent. I don't know. Only chat can tell me. But will chat tell me? That's the question. Will chat decide to speak once and for all and tell me if they will speak? Or will they remain silent? Or will they speak but tell me that they won't speak? Oh, now that is the conundrum. That would be a conundrum. Like, but you just, oh dear, paradox. Anyway, those tusks look menacing. It looked like they're just, I wouldn't want to have those run through me, to say the least. Oh, down here. These need to be fixed. So, fun little story is to tell you guys, since we're just sitting here, you know, just chatting, having a nice time. Uh, I recently did something that not a single human being would have expected from me. I was playing D&D recently, right? And um, me and my group are going through the Tomb of Annihilation. We're like actually in the tomb itself. We're like right at the end of the game. So we're right there. We're even on like the 4th floor, I think it is. So, you know, we're getting close. As far as we can tell, anyway. But, you know, we get there, you know, we're going through the 4th floor and we eventually enter this room where we have to raise our hand with the palm extended in order to open the door. And when we go in, the door slams on us, and when we look at it, we see on the other side, on the side that we're now on, there was an image of a person raising their hand, but it was or raising their arm, but it was like severed at the elbow. So they'd like only have an elbow up or an arm up to their elbow, right? Which we all immediately piece together. Oh, somebody needs to lose an arm so we can get out. But there are some enemies nearby, so we kill them, and one of our players has the brilliant idea: hack the arm off, hold it up to the door, and it works. It opens, right? But there's still stuff to explore in this room. So we explore the room, right? And we find this giant head. This giant head, the statue of a head, on the wall. And the my character and one other figures out that this head has magical darkness inside, and inside the magical darkness, like in the mouth, we can see the darkness through the mouth, but we can sense something called the Orb of Annihilation. It's as bad as it sounds, you know? It just straight up murders you. Well, I think it straight up murders you. See, the thing is, I don't think I ever got the chance to grab it, but I did make an attempt. If I did grab it, I think everybody knows what happened to that. I think all of you can piece together what happened. but just in case you can't, basically what happened was my character is a crazy old gnome. That's his literal name, crazy old gnome, and he just basically does things on impulse. He's my first impulsive character, right? Like my first real impulsive character. I mean, I do things on impulse all the time, but this character is so impulsive, it's like I can't predict myself. So I learned that there's this orb of annihilation in this mouth, and I immediately say, I grab it. And everybody's like, what? What did you say? I said, I grab it. And the DM's like, okay, okay. Which hand do you grab it with? Both. What? I grab it with both hands. And everybody was just so disappointed in me. But at the same time, we couldn't stop laughing. It was one of the funniest moments ever in D&D like we've ever had. I did something that nobody expected me to do, not even myself. And it was hilarious. My character now has two stubs for arms, all the way up to the elbows, right? Elbows, nothing else. And he can open any door from one side, and he can no longer use any of the spells in his spell list because they're all somatic. Ah, yes, good times, good times. Good times. Yeah, basically, I did a stupid and I don't regret it. It was the funniest moment. Most brilliant facepalm moment I've ever had in D&D. Also, do you guys like the color that I'm using for this? I just kind of grabbed a color and started going. I knew I wanted it to be brown, but is this a good brown or should it be a different one? What do you guys think? I'm watching, I'm waiting, hoping for a reply. Hmm. Oh shoot. I completely missed a line on this one. On this foot. Let's get that real quick, shall we? You probably all saw it and are probably mentally screaming, like, oh my gosh, he missed it. Chat, why didn't you not tell me sooner? If you're all mentally screaming, why did you not tell me sooner? Hmm. Also, chat, I have a question. Do you guys do you find this entertaining or is this boring? Is this like absolutely boring out of your mind? Like you just can't stand it. You don't want to be here, but you are out of pity and like, oh, well, he's trying his hardest. I guess I should help him. Legit question too. I want to know this because I'm trying to do something good for myself, but I don't want to be like, you know, pushing people away. I've done that too many times, tried to get people to like me, and instead I've just pushed them away. They didn't want to be a part of me because I was just too obnoxious, boring, lame. So I wanna make sure people are enjoying my content. And if you're not, what can I improve on? Or what should I do? What else should I do to try to improve? Give me thoughts and ideas. Let me know. I actually just had a thought. I should probably share this stream with like my D&D group. They'd probably enjoy watching streams, my streams. I mean, they might anyway. I don't know, but I should be sharing this with my D&D group so they can at least have the chance. The problem is like over half of them are like from the other planet, other side of the planet. Sorry, not the other planet. Yes, I'm friends with aliens. Just 'cause I'm cool like that. See, I can be cool. You guys just don't see it. No, no, I'm not cool. They're from they're from across the water. So they like live in a 7-hour difference, I think it is. Oh shoot, I missed this. Whoopsie doops. Anyway, so, you know. It's like I'm not sure if they'll be awake or free, you know? No harm in trying though, I guess. Oh, whoops. There's some things that got filled in that I didn't intend for. That's not erasing. That's not erasing quickly. Here we go. There we go. Let's go. Everybody go. Ready to go. Ba ba ba. There we go. Whoopsie doops. There it is. Alright, guys. So, we're looking at the Voobear. What are we thinking? Is this a good brown? Should we try to go something darker? More mysterious. Oh, that's better. That's just objectively better right there. It's just so much better. Also, the layer over here. This one. This layer. Layer 4. It just, I don't know, but something about it. It looks like a guy in a bear suit. It doesn't look like a real bear. Can you see it? I'm pretty sure it's pretty obvious, but you know. All right, let's try this for the belly fur. See what this is like. Oh wow. Maybe I shouldn't have prepared in advance. This one's not as I guess that makes sense. This one's not as difficult or complicated, so it's like I'm going through it pretty darn quickly. Oh, but I have to shade it. That's the thing now, isn't it? Yes, that's good belly fur. Good belly fur. For the face, the muzzle, if you will. Does this look right, or should it be darker? More mysterious. I think I just made that joke already. Yeah, my nose. It kind of looks like he's biting his lip. Not what I intended, but I like it. I kind of feel like I'm like creating my own, whoops, Pokemon. You know? My own SCPs. But like, they're not SCP. They're not Pokemon. They're their own thing in my own world that I've created. Oh, that's cool. The muzzle over on the layer, over on layer 6, looks like eyes with a scar. Can you see it? I like the white is an eye and two white, the two white where the white streaks where the tusks overlap are a scar. Yeah, actually, let me just. Can you see it? Yeah, let me just see. Kind of looks like like a scar. It's pretty neat. That looks wrong. Oh yeah, that's right. Belly fur. There we go. That's not what I intended. Big zoom. Okay, now we gotta do the inner mouth. So let's just get real dark. No. Yeah, like that. There we go. Now for the eyes. I want them to be a little grayish. Actually, I could do that on the same layer because they're not really gonna hit or overlap. I want them to be a little grayish. There we go. And then we'll make the tusks kind of a yellowy to give them that sense of they've existed for a long time. We'll put them like that. Ow! Ow, I just scratched myself and hurt a sore real bad. Oh, that hurt. Guys, that hurt. Yeah, we kind of got like ivory type tusks almost. I think. I think that looks like ivory. I don't know. Probably just spewing words just to make myself sound smart. I do that. You know, colored in, this thing looks kind of goofy. This thing looks pretty goofy when it's just cartooned, you know? But if I were to show you the original picture, it actually looks pretty darn dope, right? Can you see it? It's like really cool. It's still a little dopey, but you know. Oh, I think I'm being loud. My bad. Or is it outside? Hold on. Might be me, but I will check. Sorry guys. I gotta check something real quick. What the heck happened there? Okay. Gotta check something real quick for my dad. He said he's hearing loud voices. He asked if it was me or if it was somebody outside. I don't know. I told him I'm not sure, so I'll check the outside. Be right back. While you're at, well, actually no. Be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I'm gonna be a bit quieter now because my family has been has informed me that people are being loud. I don't know if it's me or if it's somebody else, but nonetheless, I will be quieter just in case. So forgive me if you can't hear me the best, but we're gonna get right back on track with this. And how do we want the lighting? You know, how do we want it? How do we want it? We'll say it's coming from kind of like this direction. Hold on, that's not quite what I wanted. Something like that, yeah. There we go. Grab my spray can. And if it's coming from kind of like this direction, actually I should probably clarify. Here, let me real quick get that drawn out so that I can have that at the ready. So it's probably coming from like, let me erase this real quick because it's making it hard for me to think about how I want depth. Because yes, we want the third dimension, that's what shading is for. So I think we want it kind of like, yeah, something like that. Yeah, yeah, I think you get the picture. You get it. You got it. I hope. Anyway. Actually, that's going to be by color palette. Actually, I should just merge those two. So that they're my permanent color palette and arrow thing. So now we're going to want, so it's kind of coming from this, okay. So it's going to, whoops, that needs to, what did I do? There we go. So we kind of like, want something like this, yeah? This is going to be completely shaded because it's blocked by the mouth. And actually this right here should be shaded because it is blocked by the mouth. Over here, something kind of like this, something kind of like this. Actually, that should be more like that, you know? There we go. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing, because I know it's not tracking the cursor, and I wish it was, but I can't seem to get it to do so. Also, this is going to be awkward, trying to get a proper shading color for skin tone. Oh, well, what do you know? Actually, it looks pretty good. So let's just do this real quick because it's faster and easier this way. It's just bigger. What do you know? This actually works really well for shading. This color, I mean. So yeah, it's also coming from the above a little. So just a tad, just enough to where it might, yeah, something like that, maybe. You know what? I just remembered something I haven't played in a long time. Harvest Moon. I don't know why, can't remember why, but Harvest Moon, Tree of Tranquility just kind of popped into my head. If y'all have played that one, you know how fun it is, how nice it is. It's nice and relaxing. And yes, I am well aware that Animal Crossing does exist. And yes, I do own it. I do own 3 different eras. I own the first Animal Crossing on the GameCube. I own Animal Crossing City Folk and Animal Crossing New Leaf. So, you know. I mean, I can play Animal Crossing, but Harvest Moon has its own unique feel to it. So I'm going to play Harvest Moon, Tree of Tranquility. I'm going to play it sometime soon. When? I don't know. But I should. And I will. Also, it's only 10:41. Which I did start at like... Oh yeah, oh, I guess it's almost been an hour since they started the stream. Also, I just noticed I've kind of got this weird method for shading. Where it's kind of like... It's fade shading. It is faded shading. I'm using proper tools for it. Whoops. But for shading, but I'm doing it kind of cell shading still. It's like still cell shading. Blech. So, you know, it's kind of an interesting fusion of method and styles. Is it very common for there to be kind of a... Is that like kind of a common art style? Shading style? Also, I noticed that this is kind of an angled ear. This ear is kind of angled backward. So it's catching a little more light than the other one. Whoops. Messed that up. Fortunately, undo is a thing. Undo, redo, I mean. Undo is what messed it up originally. I swear that is just gonna have to become a thing. I'm just gonna have to put that on a shirt. Someday when I have the means, money, whatever, I don't know what I need, but whenever I have the ways. Oops. I just realized I've been doing this on the same layer as the tusks. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Well, fortunately, it hasn't really been causing a problem. So I think I'm good. So this is gonna be kind of like that to show that it's an ear and that there is an inner. What am I doing? So something kind of like this, you know? Guys, I'm messing up a little, I think. I, for some reason, can't shade this properly. I need help. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's working pretty well. You know what? Hold on. Actually, yeah, since it's kind of coming from above, this should be shaded. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Kind of like this, you know? Well, hold on. Something like that, yeah. Yeah. I just realized I have the entire belly to shade. Oof, I think I'm getting a little tired. I'm noticing that I'm not speaking as much. Rip. That's not good. Now is it? Guys, I'm trying my best. I'm not wanting to fall asleep. This is the long, tedious part. Guys, do you pay attention to Ninjala? Ninjala was released, and then something happened, and it's like it's big, but not like it fell off my radar immediately after it was released. It was super cool when it first released, and I haven't paid any attention to it. Okay, that's not true. I pay some attention to it. Like I do like to keep up on the anime. Shut up! I know it's ridiculous. The anime is absolutely ridiculous. It's. Have you guys watched the anime? If you haven't, go check it out on Ninjala's YouTube channel, on the official Ninjala YouTube channel, because oh my gosh, that anime is weird. If you guys haven't been paying much attention to Ninjala, basically the way it works is the world is Whoops, that's not right. The world basically has a bunch of secret ninja living in it because they are the descendants of great ninjutsu warriors, and um, the whole story of Ninjala, just in general, is centered around kids. Like, only kids can enter in the Ninjala tournament, and it's all about kids learning that they have the power of the ancient shinobi, and that they need to learn to cope with their powers and whatnot, or they need to learn to use them for good. But the thing is, like, some of these kids aren't actually kids. Some of them are adults that have eaten what's called ninja gum. It's as ridiculous as it sounds, and it just it what's it do? Oh, it turns them into kids. Like, it has a regenerative properties. It has regenerative properties where it can rewind your growth basically to the point where you become a kid. And certain adults accidentally eat it, or they purposefully eat it but don't realize it has the regenerative properties, and they end up becoming kids. So, you know, either way, um, it's all about a bunch of kids that have learned that they are. Darn it, I didn't want to do that, but actually, yeah, that might. Yeah, that looks about right. It's all about a bunch of kids learning that they are shinobi and they need to master the powers of the shinobi in order to blah 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 blah. You know, it's really weird. And what's really weird is whenever the parents have to inform the children, because like 3 episodes are out already, and 2 of the 3 have to do with children. You know, like actual children, not adults turning into children. That have discovered that, oh, they're a shinobi, and they their parents have to explain it to them, and the problem is the parents have to explain it really fast because the episodes aren't very long. Also, I am taking, but I certainly am. I'm taking forever to explain this, but basically, every time the parents have to explain to the children that, oh, you're a descendant of the ancient shinobi, it's really awkward because it's like, oh, this is so forced. This is so forced. This is obvious, just exposition, and it's awful every time. Like, the rest of the show is decent, but you know, decent at worst, pretty good at best. But then there's just those exposition moments where I'm like, stop. It's cringe. It's awful. But I would say if you can get past the exposition, it's good. You should give it a look. Also, the feet are actually pretty far down, so they get a lot more sunlight. They're gonna get a lot more, well, sunlight. Yeah, they're gonna get a lot more light than other parts of the body. So yeah, Ninjala, it's good. Check it out. I believe they've moved on to season pass number 2. And yes, it does use microtrans. It is free to play. And yes, it does use microtransactions. And yes, it does have a battle pass. And no, it's not as good as Fortnite's. But whatever. Nobody can top the king of battle passes. Also, I feel like I'm just doing this all wrong for some reason. Whoops. No, 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 no. Cancel. Almost did a thing that I don't want to do. It's a save. I just accidentally hit the save button on my tablet. Which, I mean, I could have let it save, but I don't know. I like to manually save my things. Anyway, so how are you guys doing? Doing good? Oh boy, I feel like this stream is going a little long. It's getting a little boring. And I've made a lot of progress on this. This is specimen 0010, you know. This is going to be the next creature in the line. I still got to make the background, but nonetheless. Oh shoot, I forgot. I've been getting loud. I've been getting loud again. I need to try to stay quiet. Goodness. Goodness gracious me. Alright, so the stream is probably getting a little long at this point, or well, getting a little boring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it up a little before I hop off. It's almost 11. I like to go to bed at about midnight, so I'll be hopping off here anyway in a little bit. But I'm not going to leave you without a little more. Something to help make it a little bit more interesting. So let me just finish this. Okay. 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 What is that? Like, what? How would you even spell that? How would you even spell that? What is that? Is that like the tisk thing? No, it's definitely not. It's something else. It's definitely something else. How would you? It's definitely a T. There's definitely a T. Hmm. Guys, help me. Guys, help me out here. I want to make it into like some sort of thing that I can actually write. I said, give me the eraser. Alright. Feel like the shading or the light wouldn't reach as far over here. Because of the leg. So yeah, we're gonna shade it a little more. Yep, there we go. Wait, I feel like this leg is gonna block this one a lot. Now that I think about it. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Whoops. Wrong thing. There we go. I wish I could figure out how to get my program to capture my cursor so you guys could follow it. But whatever. Okay, yep. This is gonna take a while, so I need to just I'm gonna finish this little bit right here. And then oh shoot, it goes down farther. Okay, we're good for now, right? We're good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go away background. We're gonna remove the background from here. We're gonna save it as work in progress specimen 0010. I still gotta do these down here, do the claws. I still gotta color in the claws. Forgot to do that. But anyway, we're going to take a minute to take a look at all of these. So, yes. Oh wait, hold on. Let me just... Actually, you know what? I've saved it. Let's just open one, right? Open... Art. Yes. They want to roll initiative. So you guys all saw these. If you guys saw my Twitter, you've seen these, but... Whoops. Yeah. Oh, that was an accident. Anyway, yeah. These are the just base pictures of... Go away. That I have done. These are the pictures that I did for... Here, let me show you. It's the character art. These are the pictures themselves that I did. This one is of Cammy and her character Danaray. This one is of Joe Cat and Joe Crap. And then add image. This one is of Dingo and Sips. So yeah, I noticed everyone was loving them. It was freaking insane. It was just insane how much love I got from those. But yep, these are the pictures that I made. Joe Cat peeking out the top of there. Oh gosh, I'm getting tired. Goodness gracious me. But yeah, these are the pictures that I drew, put up on Twitter for everyone to see. I really like Danaray and Cammy, Danny and Cammy. Joe Crap too. Joe Crap was. I'm like really proud of those three, just because I feel like it did. Okay, Cammy, I don't feel like it did super amazing on, but I feel like I did really well on Danaray and Joe Crap, which I don't think there's much to mess up on Joe Crap. Like, it's pretty easy to just get Joe Crap to look like Joe Crap, you know? It's not difficult to get him to look like that, because that's just what he always looks like. But then, yeah, these are just the basic pictures, all to scale. These are the pictures to scale compared to each other. I've probably got their sizes a little wrong. Like, I feel like I may have gotten Danaray. I don't know. Maybe Danaray and Joe Crap are too big. Maybe they're too tall, but I feel like I got them right. Sips, I think I got right too. I think it's just, I think it's just Uh, oh, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. How do I... Where's the tool that I have? Where's the shape tool? Oh, there it is. Oh, shoot. I've been erasing. These three. I think it's these three that I, like, kind of messed up on the scaling, you know? Don't think they're quite right. Dingo, Joe Cat, Cammy. I think they're, like, out of scale, but I don't know. I haven't seen them enough to know. So, anyway, yeah. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's stream. We are gonna just... I don't know. I don't know what I was about to say. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's stream. And I guess I'll see you all later. Hope you guys look forward to more art. Specimen 0010 should be out by the end of the week, I hope. I'm planning on doing more on him tomorrow, and then if he's not done by tomorrow, he'll probably be done on Saturday, and I might put him up on Discord, or not Discord, DeviantArt and Twitter then. So yeah, go check that out and get ready for that. And I do plan on making more art like these guys that I've got right here. I'm currently working on one already. You got a glimpse of him. It was Bro Jared. Yes, I'm working on one for Bro Jared. Hope he's gonna like that. I'm gonna do him and Diath, so that's cool. And then I've got a whole lot more that I want to do, and I'm thinking about maybe animating these too. So anyway, yeah, I might make some animations. But that's enough from me. I'm gonna get off here because it's getting late. I'm getting tired. I'm sure y'all are getting a little bored now. I will talk to you all later. Bye.